Hello everybody, my name is Noor and today we will make moss wall art with our KraftStories moss wall art kits. Our kits come with two frames, as you can see here, two empty frames. You can use beautifully black and leather size frames. And we have preserved moss, we have different decorations, we have driftwood, pine cones, dried flowers, and many more. Also, we have fairy lights. We'll be incorporating light inside, which you don't see them here, but we have different types of driftwood you receive in different sizes, of course. And we have also glue gun, and we have templates, as you can see them here. So these templates, you can follow any of them, and they're all drawn, and you can follow and glue things on top of them if you like, or you can just follow how they look and you can change it on the way, which I will do it today. Let's get started. Also, I'll be sharing with you some tips and tricks. Let's put them away and let's get one of the empty frames that we have. So empty frames comes with PVC on top of it. If you touch, you will see it's not empty as like here. So this is empty and this is not. So we will see how to take this one off. First of all, let's reverse our frame and we will remove, we will just bend them, these little things, to be able to remove the frame back like this. So I just removed it, and then you can see this is paper. You just flip it and this is paper. Also, here is the PVC part. You can see this part is not going out. I personally like to take it off, but if you don't want to take it off, I'll show you how can you use it too. So you can just remove the plastic part here, and then back of it as well, and you can keep the PVC part as it is. But if you want to take it off, you have to push it out like this, which if you do it in one side, it's gonna be easier, but I suggest you to do it strongly, like at one place, and then it's gonna pop out like this. You can see. Okay, so I can just remove the whole thing. Easy peasy. That's it. And you have two options. One, you can put the white back here, or if you like to use the whole thing, you can put your template paper. Let's go with the template paper actually. There are disadvantages, because if you want to change the design, you will see the lines, which this would be easier to do it. You can just put it side by side and you can follow similar path on top of the frame directly. And we have another thing to consider before we just reassemble it back. We have our fairy lights. So fairy lights, we have one fairy light inside, so you have to decide which frame to put it. And this is a very special fairy light. It works with USB, and I like to glue it before we start. And you can just glue it here. You can just put everything here inside up to here. As a concept, I'll just show it. I'll demonstrate it in a second. Let me plug it and let's see how it looks. You will need an adapter for USB. Our kit doesn't come with the adapter, but after you have the adapter, you can plug the USB to the adapter and you can have this light. Think about you make your moss art on top of it, it will look amazing. So actually we don't need to even glue this, but you have to consider your design. For example, in this case, if you would like to have some empty space here, so there is now no moss here, I really like it. You have to consider keeping your light below this point. So this is very important. I'm gonna make something like this, so that's why I like to put my light in this part. Okay, so it'll look something like this. And then our cable comes out of the frame like here. So cable should stay outside. Let's rotate it. Actually, it's gonna be easier. So the cable should go here. And then you put the paper back. Okay, perfect. So it'll look like this, and you can reassemble the back of the frame again. But make sure that these little things fully upright. Then you can put it back again by bending them back. So then you secure your frame. Perfect. Let's see how it looks. Perfect. It looks like here. So I will just, you can even glue it if you like, or you can just directly assemble your moss. Okay, we're back. I brought back all the materials. You may want to use your gloves. These are in this little things, and you may have a different version of it. These are gloves. You can use them because these are, while they're real moss, they're colored. Not all of them are the real natural color, and they're all naturally dyed. And for example, if you want to use this one, your hand can get green, so be careful. I'm not going to use it because it's easy when I wash it out, and I like to feel them on my hand. And we have another moss type. This is called mood moss, and these are all real moss that you can find in nature. And we have different colors of mosses, and we have 5 different colors. We have 4 different shades of green and white. I'm not going to use white today, so you can incorporate white into your designs as well. And we have a driftwood. We have 3 driftwood for 2 frames, and they can be in different sizes, as I said. And also we have different dry flowers here. And also you will receive a bunch of glue sticks. It is way too many for your project, so feel free to use as much as you want. And we will have also the glue gun. So glue gun is important. So the glue gun is important. While it's important, it's very important how to use it. After you plug it, you will put your glue stick into your glue gun, and you will just click to turn it on to I here. And we have this little thing that you can attach it to your glue gun, so it'll work as like a stand. But I highly recommend having something as like you can put it on top of it, because it leaks, it'll leak to a surface. So I have this coasters. I'll use it. It's easy to peel from this material. And let's get started. You see it's already leaking. And be careful with your hands. Okay. For example, you can see it just stick to my nail. So I'll just keep it secure. Don't touch. It's super hot. And let's get started. I will check my template here. I have different layers, 1, 2, 3, 4 layers, and I will just follow similar pattern, and you can just play around it. You can put this one in the middle, and I have different shape. Maybe this can be the centerpiece, and then I will just add this one later. I want to add my moss base first, and I like to go from darker to lighter. You can add darker colors at the bottom, so you can get in chunks like this. Don't worry about this, they can fall into it. We will just flip it and then take all the small pieces to the trash after. Or you can test it out how it looks like this, and then you can just do prototyping, then you can transfer it, which I highly recommend if you're a beginner. Just do a prototype and put everything here, and if it looks good, you can take a photo to keep it before you transfer, or you can just work directly on it and improvising while you're looking at your template. So I will just work on my frame. For example, you see this shape. I will just add that shape here. You can, after it fully melts, so you can just press it, and then you can add your moss on top of it like this. Okay, and make sure that you always hold your glue gun over your any paper, or as I said, anything. And let's get more, and I would like to add more here. So I will just add more glue, and I will press on it, but make sure that don't touch it with your hand much. Okay, and I already changed the design a little bit. Doesn't have to follow the same shape fully. Okay, and you can see some strings are going out here. That's totally fine. And let's go and add another layer. It's a slight difference in color, but let's add more here. But don't forget, these are all for 2 frames, and you have the big piece as well, and you have more materials to decorate it. So don't use all of it for just 1 frame if you wish. So I will just add this one here. Then more here. You see, I am done with the glue stick, so I will just add another one here to the back. Perfect. And then don't touch it as I did. Be careful. It's not hot all the time, but so I will just add more. You can just loosen it up a little bit more, and let's add more glue here. And you can also glue the light to the surface more, like this. Perfect. And let's go with the next color. So I will just add a little more. And you can add small things here and there if you want different colors to just fill. And then let's add more moss here. And this light also will allow you to have some 3D look. You don't have to press it all the way down. And you will have the strings, that's totally normal. This is a little bit messy craft, as like many other crafts. That's normal. Just trust the process and keep going. Alright, so let's add a little more. Perfect. So I'm really happy with this base. Don't worry about small pieces. We will just take care of them. And let's think about our centerpiece. I would like to have something here with my mood moss, as like we have here or we have here. But very importantly, this is hard to break. I mean, this easy to break, I'm sorry, easy to break. So that's why be very delicate. Be very delicate. And then I'll just take it out. Okay. So then I'll try to get a circle. I'll try to get circle. So you can choose a place and try to remove outside of the circle. Okay, so I get something like this. You can clean it up too. That's normal. So you can have something like this. And you can even cut bottom part of it, which I don't cut because I like some height. I will just add glue back of the moss. And then I will glue it here like this. Okay. I'll just glue it here. And you can add more here to just make it look more filled on the side, or maybe not, that's totally fine. And maybe, should I put more? So it's all about experimentation. I'm not gonna put any more, so I'll just put it back. Okay, so perfect. I will just reverse it here just to take some of the particles here. Perfect. So let's incorporate our wood piece. It could be like this, or if you have different pieces, you can just do things. It could be even 3D look like this. It can just stick out from the frame. Depends on what you want to do. I really like this look right now. And perfect. So I'll just glue this one like here, so I see where they are touching the ground, but I need to refill my glue. Just add it here, and then I will just add my glue here. 1, 2, 3, and let's push this one more, and 4. Okay, perfect. It is very hot. Be careful. Just I will press firmly until it dries or solidifies. And you can even help more by adding little more here. Okay, these strings are totally normal. I just firmly press it. Perfect, almost. Let's see. I'll just add more support here. Okay, I liked it. So let's add different elements. We have dry flowers, which I have a very important tip for you. I mean, a couple of tips. The glue is so hot, so that's why I don't add glue on top of the flower. I add the glue on the materials on, like, it could be on a moss, it could be on the wood piece. But if you add directly the glue here, it's gonna dissolve and it's gonna go bad, as like here. I have an example. So as you can see here, I glue them directly and then they're falling apart. Let's go. Let me prototype first. If I put this one here and here and maybe here and yeah, okay. I really like this one. Maybe here. Okay. How I do is I just apply glue here and wait 5 or 10 seconds. So it is very hot right now. I would like to wait a little bit until it cools down a little bit. Then I will press my flower here, okay? So it's not gonna burn my flower. I will just add more glue here, wait 5-10 seconds, and then let's do the same thing here. Then press it. And then press it. Let's do the same here. Wait a little bit and then press it. Perfect. So it looks amazing. Let's add more stuff with our flowers, or like you can add even inside something like this. Let me see if I can put anything inside. Okay, you don't even have to maybe add okay, it can go even like this. I can even add something here. Perfect, I really liked it. And let me add this one as well. Maybe somewhere here, so you can just try to put it inside, if you can put something like this. And we have pebbles. If you would like to add, let me find my pebbles. Everything is in this little box. I have my pebbles and pine cones. Let me clean up here quickly so we can finalize it. All right. We have these pebbles. If you would like to add pebbles, I recommend them to wash them, like rinse them. They're gonna look so beautiful if you rinse them. And let's add a couple of pine cones. I really like pine cones before we finish it. So I like to add some here. One. And maybe another one here. So I just apply this one. And a little more here. And then we will just clean it up one more time. I will just do it on top of this paper so I can clean it up better. So I just do this. So you see all the particles are going away. So I'll just clean it up later. This is our end result. So you can easily assemble it. You can add different elements. You can even write your name or paint outside, or you can glue things outside of the frame, or you can add anything personal. It could be any different materials. I really like organic materials. If I find like bark, cork, or different dried flowers, you can definitely add them. And enjoy your moss wall art. And please reach out to us if you have any questions or if you have any difficulties. We are one email away. If you can leave us a review on the platform you purchased our kit, we would be so happy. We are putting so much love into our kits. Thank you so much. Maybe I'll see you in another craft stories. Have a wonderful day.